investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
It's another big week of hockey at the Icebox. Join the Lincoln Stars as they continue their push for home ice in the Clark Cup playoffs as they host the Des Moines Buccaneers on Thursday night. It's another one of our college nights, so grab your friends and enjoy great drink specials while cheering on the Stars. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock. Then on Saturday at 6 o'clock, it's our pre-St. Patrick's Day celebration. Wear your green and enjoy more drink specials as the Stars take on the Sioux Falls Stampede. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com and don't miss a second of the action.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and the rest of the 93.7 The Ticket crew as we bring you live coverage of the 2026 NSAA Boys State Basketball Tournament from Pinnacle Bank Arena. The action tips off Wednesday, March 11th. If it's being played at Pinnacle Bank Arena, it's heard on The Ticket, Class A to Class D2 all week long. Join us March 11th through March 14th as we crown 6 state champions at the 2026 NSAA Boys State Basketball Tournament right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be windy and warm. The afternoon high near 69. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, continuing wind. The low around 37. And tomorrow we'll see partly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and cooler. The high near 53. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your cure for spring fever is at the Husker Lawn and Leisure Show, March 13th through the 15th at the Sandhills Global Event Center. See unique home and landscape displays. Admission $8. Veterans free on Friday. Hours and info at huskerlawnshow.com. Sponsored by South O Roofing.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Welcome into a presentation of high school boys state basketball on 93.7 The Ticket. Boys state basketball on The Ticket is presented by Union Bank and Trust, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Concordia University, Nest 529 Direct Plan, Peru State College, General Excavating, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, Doane University, Play It Again Sports, Sunbelt Rentals, the Nebraska Army National Guard, Big Ten Sports Bar, the NDOT Highway Safety Office, and Jimmy John's. Now calling all the action, here is Tristan Gomez.
Welcome to the Nebraska Boys State Basketball Tournament here in Lincoln, where tonight we get set for a Class B first-round matchup between the number 2 seed Norris Titans and the number 7 seed Bennington Badgers. Norris enters the tournament 22-2 and brings one of the most explosive offenses in Class B, averaging more than 76 points per game. While Bennington comes in at 17-8 behind the strong play of leading scorer Blaze Jung and looking to pull off the upset. These two teams met earlier this season, with Norris coming away with a convincing win led by Chris Garner Jr., but in March, anything can happen. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tristan Gomez, and we're just about ready for Class B State Tournament basketball right here on 93.7 The Ticket. The Bennington Badgers starting lineup being announced right now. They are led by head coach Luke Olson. The Norris Titans on the other bench. They're about to have their starters announced. They are led by head coach Jimmy Motz. Norris Titans have been unbelievable this season, coming in at 22-2, and they won earlier this season against this Bennington Badgers team by a convincing 84-55. The Norris Titans now having their starting lineup announced. We should be in for a treat with this one. Been a solid slate of games so far today, called by Nick Sainert as well as Oster Norman. A few keys to this one. For Norris, it's push the tempo early. They like to get out in transition and put pressure on other teams and continue sharing the ball. They average 20 assists per game. They flip the rock around and get a plethora of Titans involved and force turnovers. They play some relentless defense, put pressure on the Badgers. That's how they won so convincingly earlier this season. And for Bennington, is limit Norris in transition. Make sure to be taking care of the ball and don't let them get out for fast break points. And big scoring night from Blaze Jung. He leads the Bennington Badgers in scoring, averaging just over 15 points per game. He also leads the team in rebounds, assists, and steals. Expect a big night from Blaze Jung. The teams now are meeting at center court to shake hands. Starting lineups have been announced. For Bennington, it will be Lamberty, Jung, Nichols, Newberth, and McCarville. And for Norris, it will be Holland, Folkert, Small, Garner Jr., and Greenfield. Teams getting in their respective huddles. One final pep talk before the tip. Referees getting into position. Landon McCarville will take the tip for the Badgers. An unbelievable showing from both crowds. Chris Garner Jr. for the Titans will take the tip. We are just about underway. The tip is up and is won by the Titans. They get it over to Folkert's on the wing. He'll swing it to Holland, all the way back over to Greenfield on the left side. Greenfield scanning the court, back to Holland, over to Small. Small has it, gives it over to Chris Garner. He goes up for the layup, and it's good. First points of the game belong to the Titans and Chris Garner Jr. Full court, man-to-man from the Titans. McCarville dribbles the ball up the floor, guarded by Garner. He gets it into the post to Lamberty, who gets it back to McCarville. Nowhere to go. He'll kick it out. Lamberty has it on the wing, driving middle. Goes up for the pull-up, Jay. He's fouled on the floor prior to the shot. Sideline out of bounds for the Badgers. Nichols to inbound. He'll toss it to the backcourt over to Lamberty. Lamberty over to Jung on the right wing. Jung to Newberg, swing it across to Lamberty, first three, and he drains it. Kale Lamberty with the first points of the game for the Badgers to give them a 3-2 lead here early on. Garner Jr. with the top at the top. They swing it over. Poland driving down baseline now. Kicks it back out to Small. Over to Fulkert. Fulkert has it on the wing. Over to Garner Jr. in the corner. Thought about taking it. Dribbles middle. Kicks it out to Greenfield. Greenfield for three. Misses that one right away. Offensive rebound for Small. He goes up with it. Knocks it in and count the bucket. Shane Holland, for the Titans with the offensive rebound and the putback. Count the foul. He'll go to the line shooting one. Holland with the free throw. That one rattles out, rebounded by Nichols of the Badgers. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Tosses it over to Jung. He brings it back to the top of the key. Guarded by Greenfield. He's driving right. Thought about a step back, doesn't take it. Kicks it back over to Nichols. He's guarded by Alex Small. Gets to the corner to McCarville. McCarville drives up. He'll go up with it. That one's blocked. He gets his own rebound. Pump fakes, goes back up, and puts that one home. 5-4, Bennington Badgers lead. Small going all the other way, taking it himself. He misses the layup. Offensive rebound by Garner Jr. He goes up with it, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Norris already proven that they want to get out in transition and play fast. Bennington adjusting to getting back onto defense to slow down the Titans. Garner Jr. misses the first free throw. He'll shoot the second. Misses that one as well. Rebounded by Newberth of the Badgers. 5-4. Badgers lead just 2 minutes into this one. Three ball on the way from McGarville. Misses that one way short. Rebounded by Fulkerts of the Titans. He's pushing the pace. Fulkerts looking to go all the way to the rim. Soft off the glass and puts it in. Titans take a 1-point lead, 6-5. Jung bringing the ball up, guarded by Greenfield. He'll hand it over to Nichols. He has it on the left wing. Picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Tries to pass it inside to Lamberty. Finally gets to him. He's tripped up. Foul will be called on Alex Small. That is the second foul on Alex Small early in this one. He'll go to the bench with two early. Just 1.5 into this one. Badgers will have it. Baseline out of bounds. They get it into Jung on the left wing. He tosses it inside. McCarville with it. He'll go up with it. Misses that one. Rebounded by Fulkerts of the Titans. He's pushing the pace. Kicks it over to Greenfield. Greenfield pump fakes, drives with it. Soft floater, and that one goes. 8-5, Titans lead. Nichols bringing the ball up the floor. Tosses it over to Jung. Gets a screen right from Newverth. He'll use it. He kicks it over to the wing. Over to McCarville. He loses it. He'll pick it up back at the logo. Doesn't have his dribble. Passes it to Lamberty. Tipped away into the backcourt. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Lamberty with it. Pull up deep three. And he drills it. Kale Lamberty with his second three-pointer of the game for the Badgers. That ties things up at 8. Greenfield pushing it the other way now. He kicks it out to Folkers. Over to Holland. Folkers has it on the left side. Gets it over to Garner Jr. Cooper Rice now in the game. He has it. Tosses it to Holland. Holland drives back to the middle. Takes one too many steps. Travel called on him. Badgers get the ball back, looking to take the lead. Jack Skifford checks in for Bennington, as well as number 5, Quinn Roberts, just a sophomore. All square at 8, 4:21 left to play in this opening quarter. Full court, man-to-man. Jack Gifford looking to get in, finally gets it in to Lamberty. He'll dribble up the left side, guarded by Rice. He kicks it over to Roberts. Roberts, bad pass out of bounds, intended for Gifford. Unable to get to it. Titans get the ball right back off the turnover. Cooper Rice bringing the ball up the floor now for the Titans. That one's stolen by Jung and then stolen back away by Rice. Rice kicks it way up ahead to Fulkerts, wide open on the elbow. And he puts that one in. Gives the Titans a 2-point lead once again. Lamberty bringing the ball, has it on the left wing. Tough pass over to Newbert. That one's stolen by Greenfield. He'll go up with it. Showtime! Evan Greenfield showing off the hops, and that's going to call for a timeout by head coach Luke Olson of the Bennington Badgers. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket. 12-8, Norris leads at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena. The number 2 seeded Norris Titans lead 12-8 against the 7-seeded Bennington Badgers. Bennington with the ball. Gifford brings the ball up. He gets it over to Lamberty. Lamberty back to Gifford. Hands it over to Jung. Jung gets a screen from Newbert. Doesn't take it. Goes the opposite way. Guarded by Greenfield. Gets into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Hits it. Ends the Norris run. Norris goes quick the other way. Chris Garner Jr. with it. Drives straight to the middle. Goes up with it. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. 12-10. Titans lead. Garner Jr., leading scorer on the season for the Titans, already has 2 already. Shoots his first. Misses that one long. He's 0 for 3 from the line so far. We'll try to end that streak, knocking this one down here for a second. Misses that one as well. 0 for 4 for Chris Garner Jr. from the line. Score stays at 12-10, Titans. Lamberty with the ball, kicks it to the left side over to Gifford. He hits a cutting Jung. Jung goes up with the left hand, puts that in. We're all square at 12. Blaze Jung, leading scorer on the season for the Bennington Badgers. Norris with the ball on the other end. Fulkerts has it on the right wing. He kicks it over to Greenfield. Greenfield goes right, step back to the elbow. Thought about taking the shot. He'll get out to Fulkerts. 3 ball on the way. Missed that one. Rebounded by Gifford of the Badgers. He's dribbling the ball up the right side. Thought about hitting Jung for a flare screen. He doesn't. Instead, it's Roberts with the ball now. He dishes it over to Jung, who puts it in for the easy layup. Badgers on a 6-0 run. Take the lead up by 2. 2:15 left to play in this opening quarter. Greenfield on the left side with it for the Titans. He'll pull up for the midi. Drains it. All square once again at 14. Jung bringing the ball up, guarded by Greenfield. He'll kick it over to the right wing. Lamberty with it now. Hands it over to Newbert. Jung has it. Stolen away by Greenfield. Greenfield going the other way. Easy pass to Garner Jr. Goes up for the layup to give the Titans a lead once again. 16-14, 1:30 left to play. Lamberty bringing the ball up the floor. Tosses it over to Roberts on the left side. Has it on the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Lamberty at the logo. Over to Newbert. Handed back to Lamberty. He'll go up for the layup. Fades away. Misses that one. Rebounded by the Titans. Pushed forward to Fulkerts. He gives it up to Rice. Rice, pull up in transition. Rattles around, doesn't fall. Foul on the Titans. That foul was called on Urbovsky, going up for the offensive rebound. Just the third team foul on the Titans. Badgers will have the ball. 1:07 left to play. 16-14. Titans lead. McGarville gets it in to Jung. He'll bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded by Holland. Jung has it now. Drives all the way to the left side. Jung will take it himself to tie this thing back up at 16. Cooper Rice bringing the ball up the floor. He'll give it over to Holland. Wide open for the three at the top of the key. He'll take it, and he knocks it home. That gives the Titans a 3-point lead once again. 19-16. About a 1 second difference from the game clock and shot clock. 24 on the shot clock for the Badgers. Sangster into the game now. He has it. He gets it over to McGarville. Dribbles it to the elbow, picks it up. Gives it over to Gifford. That one's stolen away by Holland, who is fouled by Jung, trying to go the other way in transition. .12 seconds left on the clock in this opening quarter. Titans lead 19-16. They've got the ball. Tyson Ghana checks in for the Titans. He's got the ball. He'll dribble it. He kicks it over to the right wing to Addison. Addison for three, misses that one. 5 seconds left to go. Sangster with it at half court. Nowhere to get the ball up. He doesn't get it. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of action, where the number 2 Norris Titans lead the number 7 ranked Bennington Badgers 19-16. We'll be right back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the second quarter of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to PBA. We're at the end of one. It is the Titans leading 19-16 against the number 7 ranked Bennington Badgers. Referee is over at the scorer's table talking it over. Badgers will have the ball to start the second quarter. Unsure what the refs are conversing over. All the referees are meeting together now. In that opening quarter for the Badgers, they were led by Lamberty and Jung, both with 6. For the Titans, on the other hand, it was Holland with 5, Folkerts with 4, Groiner Jr. with 4, as well as Evan Greenfield with 6, with a major slam off a steal towards the end of that first quarter. Possibly a subbing issue for the Badgers. It looks like Lamberty as well as Newverth are looking to check in. Possibly didn't check in prior to the quarter beginning, so they have to wait until the next dead ball. Back in play now. Sangster has it on the right wing. He gets it inside to Smith. Smith will take it all the way to the center of the paint. He'll go up for the soft layup, puts it in. Cuts the Badgers' deficit down to 1, 19-18. Greenfield has it. Swings it over to Fulkerts, over to Garner Jr. in the left corner. Alex Small back in for the Titans with 2 fouls. Fulkerts dribbles over to the left side, gets it over to Holland, swings it over to Garner Jr. Fulkerts with a deep 3. Drills it. That gives the Titans a 4-point lead once again. Blaze Young bring the ball other way. He'll hand it off to Nichols. Nichols on the left side, on the left wing. Picks up his dribble, looking nowhere to go. Sangster for 3 in the corner. Misses that one long. Rebounded by Greenfield. He's looking to push the pace. He kicks it over to Holland. Holland, no look pass over to Alex Small. Alex Small puts it home. 6-point lead for the Titans, largest lead of the ballgame so far. Sangster has it, tosses it over to McGarville on the right. He'll dribble it all the way to the baseline, get it to Nichols in the corner. Misses that 3-pointer, rebounded by Holland of the Titans. Holland going the other way with it, gives it over to Small. Small going right down the lane, goes up with it. Block is called against Sangster. Alex Small will go to the line. Could have gone either way there. Looked like Sangster had his feet set. Would have been Small's 3rd personal if it was called a charge, but it wasn't. Small at the line now, shoots his first. Knocks that one in. Lamberty and Newverth finally checking in for the Badgers. Small shooting his second. Misses that one to the left. Rebounded by Newverth. He hands it over to Nichols, who will bring the ball up the floor for the Badgers. He's got it, gives it over to Jung. Jung swinging it across over to Lamberty on the left side. Jung cuts. Lamberty finds him. He goes over the layup. Misses that one. Rebounded by Greenfield. Greenfield dribbling the ball the other way for the Titans. Bounce pass over to the corner to Fulkerts. Fulkerts for 3. Misses that one, and it's rebounded by McCarville. Chris Garner Jr. called for the foul on the Titans, going for the offensive rebound. 25-18. Titans lead just 2 minutes into the second quarter. Full court, man-to-man. Still by the Titans. Small guarding Nichols. Lamberty with it for the Badgers. Lamberty gets it over to Jung. On the right side, he'll swing it back to Newverth. Lamberty tried to hit it, cutting Jung, unable to get it to him. Another steal. Another steal for the Titans. They just stood up to Holland. Holland with a major slam to give the Titans a 9-point lead. Another timeout for Bennington. This will be a full timeout for the Badgers. We'll stay right here. Titans lead 27-18, 5:42 left to play in the second quarter. Norris on quite the run right now, 8-0 run to open up this second quarter of action, As both teams talk it over, Bennington trying to get back in a rhythm, find a way to slow down this Norris offense. Let's shout out Nebraska Hematology Oncology. At NHO, we are advancing cancer care and advancing the lives of those battling cancer by offering clinical trials to patients right here in Nebraska. Learn more at yourcancercare.com, as well as Union Bank. Get a great rate on a 6, 12, or 24-month CD at Union Bank. Learn more at ubt.com. The first horn blows for both teams to separate from their respective benches. Norris already back out on the floor waiting for the Badgers. They want to keep this momentum going with this 9-point lead, 27-18, 5:42 left to play in this second quarter. Badgers with the ball. They inbound it to Jung, who's guarded by Greenfield, dribbling the ball up the floor. High pressure defense from Greenfield on Jung. Jung picks up his dribble. He's trapped. He's able to get out of it. Swings it over to Roberts. Roberts tries to get inside to Newverth, unable to. Ends up with McCarville. McCarville kicks it out to Newverth. He swings it to the right side, right wing. Lamberty has it. Lamberty driving left. Hits it over to Jung. Jung for three. Misses that one short. Rebounded by Small of the Titans. He's looking to go the other way quick. Gets all the way to the paint. Doesn't take it. Kicks it out to Greenfield. Greenfield has it on the right wing. Pocket pass over to Small. Goes under it. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Lost sight of where he was on the floor. That one's rebounded by the Badgers. Lamberty pushed the ball the other way. Pull up three in transition. Misses that one long. That's rebounded by Holland of the Titans, pushing the ball up to Garner. Garner going up with it. He goes back left. Goes up with the left hand. Misses it. Rebound. Greenfield. Greenfield goes up with it. Misses it. Another offensive rebound by Small. He kicks it over to Garner, who goes up for the layup on the block, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two. Two consecutive offensive rebounds for the Titans right there. Badgers just unable to get a hand on the ball. Garner Jr. misses his first free throw. He's 0 for 5 from the line thus far. He's got 6 points. He'll shoot his second. Misses that one long as well. Offensive rebound by Greenfield. He dribbles it back out, gets it over to Folkers. Garner Jr. for three from the wing. And he drills it. Extends the Norris lead to 12 with 4:20 left to play in this second quarter of action. Back cut from McCardle. He'll go up with it for the Badgers. That one's blocked by Garner. He's looking to push it the other way. He gives it over to Folkers. He swings it to Greenfield. Greenfield for three in the corner. That one unable to fall. Garner Jr. tries to reach over Gifford to go for the offensive rebound. He's called for the foul. That's his second personal foul. He'll head to the bench. Holland will check in for him. Badgers with the ball down 12, trying to cut into this deficit. The Titans currently on an 11-0 run. The Badgers 0 for 6 on their last 6 field goals. Jung has it on the left side. He is guarded by Holland. Dribbling quite a bit. He drives in middle into the paint. Turnaround, fadeaway, misses it. Offensive rebound by the Badgers. They'll kick it out. Roberts has it. Tries to kick it to the corner. He's called for a travel prior to getting to the pass away. That'll give the ball right back to the Titans. Seven turnovers so far for the Badgers. A little stoppage in play. Not sure what we're looking at. We're back. Titans with the ball up by 12, 3:38 left to go in this first half of action. Greenfield has it on the left side. He'll skip pass it over to Rice in the corner. Rice thought about taking the three. He'll skip back to Greenfield. Pump fakes, drives right, pull-up jumper. That one's blocked, but he's fouled going up for the midi. Evan Greenfield will go to the line. He'll shoot two. Third team foul on the Badgers. Greenfield has 6 so far. Now 7 after knocking down the first. $13-point lead here in this second quarter. Greenfield to shoot a second. That one bounces around the rim, then falls. $13-0 run for the Titans in this second quarter. Badgers trying to slow this Titans team down. Jung thought about taking the three, a contested three over Greenfield. He doesn't. He kicks it over to Roberts. Roberts dribbles it into the paint. He'll kick it out. They get it back to Roberts. He drives to the middle. Touch foul. Reach-in foul on Fulkerts of the Titans. The Norris fans not happy with it. Badgers with the ball. Baseline out of bounds. He tosses it way deep to Gifford, tipped around. Gifford does come up with it, and that one's almost stolen away. Not stolen away yet. Tipped out of bounds by the Titans. Some relentless defense out of Holland, as well as Urbovsky. Badgers still with the ball, though. Ball trickles out of bounds. Jung has the ball. 2:55 left to play in the second quarter. 26 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Jung, unable, tipped away. Jung finally gets it over half court across to Gifford. Gifford gives it over to Lamberty on the right side. He'll toss it over to Smith. Smith will drive right with it. Tosses it way across the court. Gifford jumps up to try to secure the pass. He lands out of bounds. Another turnover by the Badgers. Titans will get the ball right back. Looking to continue this run. 13-0 run currently for the Titans. 14-point lead. Urbanovsky has it. He kicks it to Greenfield. Greenfield swings it over to Rice. Rice, wide open three. Misses that one just short. Both teams going for the rebound. Last tipped out by the Badgers. Norris will retain possession. Baseline out of bounds for the Titans, up by 14. They get into Greenfield. He dribbles the ball right back up the middle, goes up with it. He's fouled. Not sure if he was going up to pass or if he was going for the shot. They'll say that he was going to pass with it, so it'll be a baseline out of bounds for the Titans. The second quarter of action been absolutely dominated by Norris. Folkerts has it now on the top. He swings it over to Greenfield. Over to Rice. Cross court over to Holland. He has it on the left side. He'll send it over to Greenfield. Greenfield drives middle. Kicks it to Holland in the corner. Corner three. Holland misses that one. Greenfield offensive rebound. He goes up and over Lamberty, and Lamberty is called for the foul. Nothing is going the Badgers' way in this second quarter. And that will put the Titans in the bonus. Greenfield will shoot two. Looked like a clean box out for Lamberty. Greenfield went and elevated, tried to get over him. They say the foul was called on Lamberty. Greenfield knocks home the first. (33-18), 1:54 left to go in this opening half. Greenfield shoots his second. Misses that one. That one's rebounded by Newverth of the Badgers. He'll kick it over to Sangster. Sangster will bring the ball up the floor. He tosses it ahead to Nichols. Intended for Nichols, but that one's tipped out of bounds by Greenfield. He is all over the place in this one. Ball will stay with the Badgers. They'll inbound it right next to the Norris bench. They get it into Jung on the right wing. He passes it to Sangster at the logo. Sangster kicks it over to Nichols. Nichols has it on the left side. He's driving left, trying to get all the way to the rim. He's stopped in his tracks, kicks it back out to Sangster, over to Jung. Jung posting up on Greenfield. Nowhere to go. 9 on the shot clock. McCarville with it along the right side. 5 on the shot clock. Nowhere to go. He's got to go up with it. He does. Banks it in to finally end this 14-0 run for the Titans. Finally, Badgers get back on the board. Now down by 13, 33-20. In this one, Titans lead. 1 minute left to go in this first half of action. Folkerts has it on the left side. He'll kick it cross court over to Rice, over to Urbanovsky. Urbanovsky for three. Misses that one, rebounded by McCarville. 48 seconds left in this second quarter. Badgers looking to cut into this deficit before halftime. Sangster has it on the left wing. They swing it across court. Jung has it now on the right wing. Gives it over to Nichols. He finds McCarville. McCarville for three. And it's pure. McCarville. Back-to-back buckets for the Badgers. to make it a 10-point lead. 17 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Greenfield has it for the Titans. He has it on the top. He drives right, pull up off the glass, misses that one, rebounded by Jung. 3 seconds left on the clock. Jung bringing the ball across the court. He'll shoot it from the logo. He misses that one way high off the backboard. And that'll take us to the half. At the half, it's the number 2 Norris Titans leading number 7 ranked Bennington Badgers by a score of 33-23. We'll step aside and we'll be back here in just a few minutes to recap that first half of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College, Nebraska's first college helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu. Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P. Parents deal with a lot of what-ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what-ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day. In the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Attention, Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join up and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard. Guard the good life.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call
John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
And electrical.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for the halftime report of this Norris Bennington matchup, where at the half it is number 2 Norris leading 33-23 against the number 7 ranked Bennington Badgers. And in that second quarter, it was all Titans. In the second quarter, the Norris Titans outscored Bennington 14-17, and at one point, we're on a 14-0 run. Bennington scored the first 2 points of the quarter. Norris then went on a 14-0 run. Finally, the Badgers were able to score 5 points in the last minute to cut the deficit down to 10. A few leading scorers and highlighted players in that first half of action. First off, for the Bennington Badgers, Carroll Lamberty came out shooting and firing, and he was hot. Started out 2 for 2 from three-point range. He ends the half 2 of 3. Wasn't able to get many more looks. It seemed like Norris did not want him to get any more opportunities. And then Blaze Jung, who has been the leading scorer all season long, averaging over 15 points a game for the Badgers. He only has 6, and Evan Greenfield has absolutely done everything he can to try to lock up Blaze Jung. And then Landon McCarville, he's the leading scorer for the Badgers. He has 7, finding ways to do it in the paint as well as knocking down a three-point J. For Norris, on the other hand, it's been a plethora of guys, and it hasn't been only Chris Garner Jr., who averages over 16 a game for the Titans. It's been a group of them. Chris Garner Jr., he has 7. Shane Holland, he has 7 and had a monster slam in that second quarter off a turnover. McCoy Folkerts, he's got a 3. He's got 7 as well. And then they are led by Evan Greenfield, who has been doing it on all ends of the floor. At the half, he's got 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals already. Those steals all turning into points for the Titans. It's been Titans so far in this one. It's going to have to find a way for the Badgers to get back on the board, slow down the Titans and transition. That was the big issue in the previous matchup between these two teams, where Norris won 84-55 convincingly early in the season, and it's looking like Norris is trying to do the same today. Like I said, at the half, it is the Norris Titans, number 2 seeded Norris Titans, leading 33-23 against the number 7 seeded Bennington Badgers, looking to make the upset in this first round of the Class B state tournament. 33-23, Titans lead. We're going to step aside for just a few more minutes, and when we come back, we will be back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the second half of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P. General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing.
and electrical.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more boys state basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the Vault. We're at half. It is the Norris Titans leading the Bennington Badgers 33-23. Titans will start out with the ball to start this second half of action. Garner inbounds it to Holland. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Gets it over to the right elbow. Too small. Back to Holland. Holland kicks it to the corner. Garner Jr. thought about taking the three. He won't. Instead, he'll drive middle. He'll get into the paint. He kicks it to the corner to Holland. He drives back to the middle, jump stops, gives it over to Small. Small gets caught under the bucket. Kicks it out to the corner over to Greenfield. Greenfield thought about the turnaround Jay. Nowhere to go. Holland with it at the top. He's guarded by Newberth. Thought about the fadeaway. Doesn't take it. Out to Greenfield. Greenfield with the three. Misses that one. Rebounded by Jung. A great first defensive possession for the Badgers right there. Jung with the rebound. He hands it over to Lamberty. Lamberty gets it over to Jung on the right wing. He'll toss it over to Newberth. Newberth tries to hit a cutting Jung. Unable to. That's stolen by the Titans. Holland with the steal. He'll go the other way. He'll go up on the left side with the right hand, and it goes. 35-23, minute into this second half of action. Nichols has it on the left side for the Badgers. Dribbles it back to the middle. Pull up three for Nichols. And it's pure. Nichols for the first points of the second half for the Badgers. Cuts the deficit down to single digits for the first time since early in the second quarter. Titans have the ball now. Greenfield, he'll drive baseline. Kick it over to Holland in the corner. Holland for three. Misses that one long. Rebounded by Jung. Good box out by Jung on Garner. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Working to get into a rhythm. Gets a screen left. Thought about taking the three. He doesn't. Badgers swinging the ball. Give it over to McCarville. He's driving right. Fade away along the baseline, and he hits it. McCarville with the turnaround J to cut the lead down to 7. Alex Small with the ball for the Titans. Now he gets it over to Holland in the corner. Swinging it back to the left side. 3 ball on the way. Doesn't fall for the Titans. Rebounded by Jung. Once again, he brings the ball up the floor. Jung with a pull-up 3. Misses that one. Rebounded by Holland. He's going the other way with it. Gives it over to Greenfield. Greenfield dribbling to the middle. Behind the back. Goes to the left side. Gets it over to Garner. Garner with the easy touch lay-in to extend the lead back to 9 for the Titans. Lamberty bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded by Small. Dribbles it over to the left wing. Lamberty looking to go all the way. He'll kick it out to Nichols. Nichols for 3 at the top. Air balls that one. Ball right back to the Titans. Nichols, who just knocked down a big 3. Maybe a little bit of a heat check there. Misses everything. Ball right back to the Titans. 37-28, 5:09 left to play in this third quarter. Folkerts bringing the ball up the floor. He dribbles to the right side, tosses it over to Holland on the right wing, back to Small. They're swinging it all the way back to the left side, back to Folkerts. Cross court by Folkerts. He gives it over to Holland. Holland going all the way to the rim, and he banks it in. Holland continuing to find ways to get to the rim for the Titans. Badgers still trying to chip away. McCarville has it. Tries a little spin move. That one's tipped around by Holland. That one trails out of bounds. Badgers still with the ball. Down by 11. Haywood inbounding it for the Badgers. He goes all the way across court to Lamberty. Lamberty was out of bounds when he caught it. So that's another turnover on the Badgers. Titans will get the ball right back. (39-28), 4:34 to go in this third quarter of action. Folkerts brings the ball up the right side, gets it over to Greenfield. Greenfield swings it all the way over through Holland. Back to Folkerts on the left wing. Skip pass all the way over to Greenfield. He gets it to Garner in the corner. Drives, goes baseline, kicks it out to Greenfield. Greenfield goes up with a double pump, lays it in off the glass. Some athleticism shown there by Evan Greenfield. Extends the lead back to 13 for the Titans. And a steal by Holland. They're looking to go the other way. He goes cross court over to Folkerts. Folkerts pull up 3. Misses that one short. Rebounded by McCarville. He gives it over to Sangster. Isaiah Sangster bringing the ball up the floor. Hands it off to Jung. Jung driving left. Goes up with the floater with the left. Off the glass. Soft with it. Touches it in. Timeout by Bennington. They'll have 2 left after this one. Referee's looking over, seeing if we want a full or a half. They'll take a full timeout. We'll step aside here on 93.7 and tell you where does the Norris Titans leading 41-30 with 3:42 left to play against Bennington right here at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day. In the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena, where Norris leads by 11 with the ball. Chris Garner Jr. with it on the left wing, tries to get inside to Urbanovsky. A group of Badgers go for the ball and are called for the foul. 3 Badgers go for it. McCarville comes up with the foul. His second personal. Baseline out of bounds for the Titans. They get it in quickly to Chris Garner Jr. with a little touch mid-range floater, and he puts that one in. Lead back up to 13 for the Titans. Blaze Jung with it now. Haywood goes all the way, Euro step to the rim, lays that one home for the Badgers. Cuts the lead for the Titans back down to 11. Cooper Rice now in for the Titans. Titans swing the ball around, gets to the left side, left wing. Greenfield has it, goes behind the back, kicks it out to the corner. Rice thought about taking the three. He doesn't. Gets it back to Greenfield. Greenfield driving right, goes all the way to the bucket, lays that one in. Misses it, but he's fouled. He will shoot 2. Greenfield tied with Garner for the leading scorer for the Titans with 11. He'll look to knock 2 in. Greenfield with the first. Misses that one short. Well, he gets set up for his second free throw. Shout out Nest 529 direct plan. Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest525.com/hoops. Greenfield with it again, shooting his second. Misses that one long. Rebounded by Haywood. He gives it up to Blaze Jung. Blaze Jung going down the right side. Picks up his dribble, nowhere to go, gets it over to Gifford. Gifford has it at the top, guarded by Garner Jr. Kicks it over to Haywood. Haywood going all the way to the rim. Pull-up floater, misses that one just short, rims out. Offensive rebound by Smith, who just checked in for the Badgers, and he's fouled. Badgers will stick with the ball. Connor Smith with the offensive rebound. Baseline out of bounds for the Badgers, down by 11. They get it inbounded over to Jung. Jung swinging across to Smith, to Lamberty on the right side. Has it on the right wing. He looks inside to Jung. That one's tipped away by Greenfield. Picked up by Rice. Rice gives it over to Holland. Holland has it on the left side. He's driving middle. Kicks it to the corner to Rice. Rice for 3. Misses that one short. Offensive rebound, Greenfield. Greenfield goes back up with it strong under the hoop, and he lays it in. Evan Greenfield with 13, leading scorer in this one so far for the Titans. Badgers trying to answer. Haywood has it on the left side. He's dribbling it. He's getting trapped by Greenfield. Tries to pass inside to Lambert. He throws it right at his feet, and it's picked up by the Titans. Gives it over to Holland. Holland goes baseline, kicks it, swung over to Rice. Rice for 3, misses that one. Rebounded by Smith of the Badgers. Jung dribbling the ball up the floor. He's trying to go all the way with it. He's fouled by Greenfield prior to going up. That'll be a sideline out of bounds for Bennington. Greenfield been all over the place for the Titans. Disregard that foul. He's got 13 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Just his first foul. (45-32), 1:19 left to play in this third quarter of action. Dangerous pass in by Nichols. He gets it into Lamberty. Lamberty has it on the left side. He'll swing it to the right. McCarville with it. He's driving right with it. Goes up with the little baseline floater. Misses it. Rebounded by Holland. Holland looking to push the pace. He'll dribble it out, slow it down. Hit it over to Alex Small. Alex Small driving baseline. Nowhere to go with it. Finds a cutting Holland. Holland with the easy lay-in. 15-point lead now for the Titans with 52 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Blaze Jung dribbling the ball up the floor. Evan Greenfield called for the reach-in foul. Just his second foul. He'll check out now Folkerts will come in for him. Badgers trying to cut into this 15-point deficit with 48 seconds left in the third. They pass it into Jung. Jung has it now. He's dribbling right, going into the paint, guarded by Small. Fade away from the elbow, and it falls. That ends the 2.5-minute scoring drought for the Badgers, makes it 47-34. 1 second differential from game and shot clock. Norris can hold for the last shot if they would like. Addison in the game now for the Titans. He hands it off to Folkerts. Folkerts has it at the logo. Dribbling around on Herbie Husker. He kicks it to Ghana. Ghana goes cross court over to Addison. Addison for three. Misses that one long. Tipped around. Holland with the offensive rebound. He goes up with it. Misses that one. 1 second left to go. McCarville way long from the 3-point line, and he misses that one. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. We're at the end of the third quarter. Is the number 2 seeded Norris Titans leading the number 7 seeded Bennington Badgers 47-34. We'll step aside and be right back here for the fourth quarter of action here on 93.7 The Ticket.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information. State high school basketball coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College, Nebraska's first college helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to PBA, where the fourth quarter has just begun between the Norris Titans and the Bennington Badgers. 47-34. Norris leads in this one. Jung with the ball. He drives right. He goes up with it. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Trying to cut into this deficit for the Badgers. Jung knocks down the first. Knocks down the second as well. 11-point lead, 47-36. Early here in the fourth quarter. Alex Small bringing the ball to the floor for the Titans. He'll dribble it over to the left wing. He'll toss it inside to Greenfield. He's guarded by Lamberty. Greenfield posting up. Kicks it over to Holland. Holland thought about taking the three. Instead, he'll drive left. Tries to pass it inside to Garner Jr. Unable to get it to him. Tipped around, picked up by Lamberty of the Badgers. Lamberty thought about the pull-up three. He won't take it. Instead, he'll try to drive and run into Alex Small. Alex Small called for the blocking foul. Another foul on Small. Badgers to inbound. They'll inbound it by their own sideline. They throw it way deep into Newverth. Newverth gives it over to Lamberty. Lamberty thought about taking three. So he'll drive left. He'll go all the way to the lane, and he'll lay it in with the left hand. 47-38. A minute into this fourth quarter here at PBA. Titans lead. Chris Garner Jr. with it on the left side. He'll swing it over to Greenfield. Greenfield swings it over to Holland in the corner. Soft pass over to Garner Jr. That one's stolen by Blaze Jung. He'll bring the ball up the floor, continuing to cut into this Norris lead. He finds a back-cutting McCarville. McCarville goes up with it. He's blocked but fouled by Holland. He'll go to the line and shoot two. This Bennington fan base starting to get into it a little bit. Down by 9, 6:45 left to play. McCarville at the line shooting 2. Norris fans not a fan of the call. McCarville shooting his first. Misses that one off the backboard. Not McCarville's prettiest shot. He'll shoot his second. Try to cut this lead for the Titans down to 8. Misses that one way short, and that's rebounded by the Titans. Poland has it on the left side. He'll swing it over to Greenfield. Greenfield has it at the top of the key. Trying to go one-on-one on Lamberty. Instead, he'll kick it out to Garner Jr. Garner Jr. for 3. Misses that one short, rebounded by Lamberty. Lamberty dribbling the ball up the left side. Hands it over to Nichols. Nichols gets it to the high post. Over to Newverth. Newverth driving in, guarded by Holland. He'll go up with it and misses that one way long. Last touch out of bounds by McCarville. Ball goes right back to the Titans. McCoy Haywood checks in for the Badgers. For Brady Nichols. 6:15 left to go in this one. Norris leads 47-38. Poland has the ball on the left wing. Dribbling and guarded by Newverth. Looks to go inside. He'll swing it to the corner. To Folkerts. Folkerts back out to Holland. Holland for 3 at the top of the key. Misses that one short. Jung comes up with the rebound, pushing it the other way. Nowhere to go for him. He'll slow down, hand it over to Lamberty. Back over to Jung. Has it on the right side near half court. He's guarded by Rice. He'll go behind the back with it. Looking to go all the way to the rim. That turnaround, Jay, falls once again for Blaze Jung. He's knocked that shot down a few times tonight. Cuts the lead down to 7. And with that Jay by Blaze Jung, Norris will take a full time out. And that'll take us to a quick 60-second break. Norris leads 47-40 against the Bennington Badgers here in the fourth quarter of play. We'll be back right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information. Parents deal with a lot of what ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the vault for this fourth quarter of action between the Norris Titans and the Bennington Badgers. Norris leads by 7, 47-40 with 5:24 left to play. Evan Greenfield was just fouled, so the Titans will inbound it on their own baseline. No one open right now. Finally gets it into Greenfield. He's guarded by by Lamberty. Lamberty goes up and gets a hand on it to block that shot by Greenfield. He comes up with it, going the other way. Trying to cut into the 7-point deficit. He finds a cutting Jung. Floater from Jung off the glass, and it goes. 47-42, 5 minutes left in this one. Titans lead. Poland has it on the left side for Norris. He drives left towards the baseline. He'll kick it out to Rice. Rice over to Folkerts. Folkerts gets a screen from Garner. Doesn't take it. Instead, he'll hit a cutting Holland. Holland with the little floater, and it goes down. That brings the Titans lead back up to 7. Jung going with it the other way. Step back mid-range for Jung, and he drains it. Blaze Jung catching a little bit of fire here in this fourth quarter. 5-point deficit once again for the Badgers. Folkerts has it. He's guarded by Jung. They get it over to Chris Garner Jr. on the right side. He drives right. He's trapped near the block. He goes full court pass over to Cooper Rice. who was fouled by McCarville on the drive. McCarville looked like he was trying to go contest the three, but just a pump fake from Rice. McCarville ends up running right into him. Inbounded on the baseline by the Titans. Holland has it. He dribbles it out to the right wing. They swing it all the way across to Garner Jr. Garner Jr. hands it off to Greenfield at the top. He pump fakes. He'll go up with the layup. Misses that one. Offensive rebound by Rice. He'll kick it out to Holland. Holland for three. Misses that one long. Rebounded by Newberth of the Badgers. Looking to make this just a one-score deficit. Blaze goes up with it. Misses that one. A little off balance there. Had nowhere to go. Caught himself in the air with no one to pass to. Had to just throw a little bit of a Hail Mary up at the hoop. That one doesn't fall. Newberth tries to go for the offensive rebound. He gets a foul called on him, so the Titans get it right back. 49-44, 3.5 to play. Folkerts has it. He swings it over to Greenfield. Greenfield has it on the left side. He'll drive right with it. He's looking to go all the way to the rim, and he will. Evan Greenfield with another easy layup. Brooks in the lead back to 7 for the Titans. Blaze Young has it now. He's going towards the middle. Another turnaround spin move. Misses that one. Rebounded by Holland. Titans looking to slow down the pace just a little bit. Holland has it on the left wing. He gives it over to Cooper Rice. He's got it on the basketball and the logo. They're passing around a little bit. Greenfield with it now. He's looking to drive left. Gets a screen back right by Garner Jr. Kicks to the corner to Rice. Rice doesn't take the three. Kicks it back out to Greenfield instead. Greenfield drives onto the Big Ten logo. Kicks it out to Rice. Rice going all the way with it. Jump stops. Goes up and lays it in. Lead back up to 9 for the Titans. Lamberty bringing the ball up the floor for the Badgers. Trying to get back into the rhythm on his 2-minute scoring drought now. He kicks it to the corner to Jung. Jung over to Nichols. At the top of the key, he'll get a screen left from Newberth. Tosses it over to Newberth. Newberth pump fakes the three. He'll drive all the way, go up with it. Misses that one way too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Greenfield. Greenfield gives it over to Rice. Rice throws it to the left side over to Holland. Greenfield has it. 2 minutes left to play in this one. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Norris leads 53-44. Bennington needing to put a little bit more pressure on the ball, force some turnovers. Greenfield has it. Kicks it to the corner to Holland. Holland thought about taking it. He doesn't. Instead, he'll drive to the baseline and throw it down. That could just be the dagger in this one. Shane Holland, pump fake on the baseline, drives baseline, two-handed slam to make it an 11-point lead for the Titans, 1:39 left to play. Shane Holland got it up there. Off two, showing some bounce. Badgers with the ball now. Need 11 points in the next 1:30 at least. Let's get back into this one. Blaze Young has it on the left wing. He's guarded by Greenfield. He spins back. He'll hit the baseline, fade away, and he goes. Blaze Young has gotten real comfortable with that turnaround J. He's knocked down a few of them tonight. That cuts the Badgers' deficit back down to 9. 30-second timeout for the Badgers. We'll stay here in this one. 55-46, 1:22 left to play. Number 2 seeded. Norris Titans lead. If you're in Lincoln, welcome to Lincoln State Hoops fans from across the state. Big Ten Sports Bar is just like your local favorite sports bar, just a little bit bigger to fit the whole town and more. Stop by before or after any game in downtown Lincoln at 10th and P. Great place to grab some grub for lunch or dinner. Prior to a game, after a game, Big Ten Sports Bar is where it's at. Teams breaking from their huddles. 1:22 left to play, 9-point lead for the Titans. Norris with the ball, full court press. Full court press from the Badgers. They get it into Rice. Rice has it. Gets it over to Folkerts on the other side. Passes it over to Greenfield. Greenfield dribbles the ball past half court. And he's fouled by Nichols. Just the third team foul on the Badgers. Fourth team foul. Next one will put the Titans into the bonus. Miles Gifford and Isaiah Sangster check in for the Badgers for Blaze Jung, as well as Lamberty. Looking to get a stop here. Must have just got checked out in order for the Badgers to foul, not needing Jung or Lamberty to pick up one of those fouls. Now 4 starters will check back in for the Badgers. It'll be Jung, Lamberty, McCarville, and Newverth all checking back in. But Cooper Rice at the line shooting the bonus. He'll shoot 2 for the Titans. Misses the first. 4 Badgers check back in. Down by 9, most likely. Going to be taking some opportunities from beyond the arc to get back into this one. Cooper Rice shooting his second, trying to extend this to a 10-point lead. And he does. 10-point lead for the Titans. Alex Small checks back in for Rice. 56-46, 1:12 left to play. Badgers with the ball. They get it into Lamberty. Lamberty brings the ball to the floor. He gets it over to Nichols, who gets it over to Jung, who will dribble it back to the top of the key. He'll swing it to the left wing, over to Lamberty. Lamberty rips through, hit in the face by Alex Small. That will be Small's 5th. He will have to exit the game. Cooper Rice will check back in for Alex Small. Alex Small ends the game 3 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and 5 fouls, obviously. Badgers with the ball, baseline out of bounds. They get into Lambert. Lambert pump fakes, goes up for 3, and he drills it. Kale Lamberty cuts the lead for the Titans back down to 7. Titans looking to foul. Nichols finally does foul. He fouls Folkerts. Folkerts will go to the line to shoot 2 in the bonus. 7-point lead for the Titans. 56-49, 51 seconds left to play. Folkerts looks to extend this Titans lead. He shoots the first. Puts it in. Currently an 8-point lead now for Norris. Folkerts shoots the second. Misses that one short. That's rebounded by McCarville. He's pushing the ball up the floor. Looking to go all the way. He'll slow it down. Pick up his dribble. Kick it over to Lamberty. Lamberty has it now. Gives it over to Jung. 41 seconds left. Nowhere to go with the ball. Nichols has it. Now shoots a way deep 3. Misses that one short. Badgers going for the offensive rebound. Newverth unable to come up with it. Instead, he fouls Holland. That'll put Holland at the line. Not the best possession for the Badgers, who are looking to knock down a 3. Had the ball near half court pretty much the whole time. Some really good defense out of the Titans to force a really tough shot from the logo by Brady Nichols, who missed that one just short. Holland at the line now. He knocks down the first. Extends the lead back up to 9 for the Titans. 58-49. 31.8 left on the clock. Holland shoots his second. Puts that one home. He's got 19 on the game. Blaze Jung bringing the ball up the floor now. He'll hit the pull-up 3. And it's pure. Timeout by the Badgers. That'll be a full timeout by the Badgers. We'll step aside for a 30-second to be right back here for the final 23.3 seconds left of this one. Norris leads 59-52 right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena. 23.3 left on the clock in this fourth quarter. Norris leads 59-52 over the Badgers. Chris Garner Jr. trying to inbound it. Finally gets it into the corner to Cooper Rice. Cooper Rice is fouled with 22.4 left on the clock. Bennington put quite a few subs out there. Actually, all 5 new subs out there. 2 foul on the inbound. Down by 7. It'll be a line change. The whole starting lineup for the Badgers will check back in. Cooper Rice at the free throw line in the bonus. He'll knock down the first. (60-52), 22.4. Another free throw from Cooper Rice incoming. Cooper Rice with his second. Misses that one short. That's rebounded by McCarville. He'll give it over to Jung. Jung dribbling. Spins back around. He crosses over now. Pull-up 3. And he makes it. Another 3 ball for Blaze Jung. Cuts the lead for the Titans down to 5. Bennington tried to foul. They were unable to. Norris will get the ball way ahead. Folkerts goes up for the layup. Wasn't really necessary for him to, but he's fouled going up. Lays it in and gets fouled. And 1, count the bucket. And that should do it. 3.3 left on the clock. McCoy, Folkerts at the line, just shooting 1. 62-55, 3.3. Won't be much left besides just a full court heave for the Badgers. Line change for the Badgers. Subs come in for both teams. Folkerts at the line. Just shooting 1. (62-55), 7-point lead for the Titans. Folkerts shoots the free throw, puts that one home. He'll check out now. Marcus Nelson will come in for him. 3.3 left to go. This one's everything but over. Inbounded to number 21, Jason Dutoit. He won't even take a full court heave. He'll just dribble it out and toss it over to the refs, and that'll do it for this first round match between the number 2 Norris Titans and the number 7 ranked Bennington Badgers. Norris comes out with it with an 8-point victory, 63-55. We'll step aside and be back here in just a few minutes at Pinnacle Bank Arena to recap this one right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information. State high school basketball coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College. Nebraska's first college, helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu. Attention, Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join up and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard. Guard the good life. Parents deal with a lot of what ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to PBA, where we just wrapped up a Class B first-round matchup between the number 2 Norris Titans and the number 7 Bennington Badgers, where Norris came out on top in dominant fashion. Only an 8-point win, but held the lead for pretty much the entire game. Norris wins 63-55, and they were led by a plethora of players. None other than Shane Holland with a few monster slams in this one. He ends with 19 points. He's 1 for 5 from 3, but he was getting it done in the paint, being a one-man wrecking crew, finding his way to the rim, laying it in soft, laying it in, hard with those dunks, and was just a menace. And Bennington just could not come up with anything to slow him down. Chris Garner Jr., leading scorer on the season for Norris, ends up with 11. And then Evan Greenfield played some unbelievably defense, and he was all over the floor all night long. He ends up with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals in this one. It was a group effort by the Titans, who held a convincing lead, typically up by 7-9, all the way up to 15 in this one at Pinnacle Bank Arena. And for Bennington, on the other hand, they were led by a plethora of juniors who look to be back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena next year. None other than Blaze Jung was unbelievable tonight for the Badgers, who just came up short. He ended up with 26 points, knocking down a few three-pointers. He was 2 for 4 from 3, and then had a turnaround fadeaway J that was just unstoppable, and he put in pretty much every single time that he took it. The difference in this one was the 13 turnovers for the Badgers that led to 17 points off turnovers for Norris. And then on the other side, Norris with just 4 turnovers in this one and only 2 points for Bennington off turnovers. That was the story in this one. Although Norris shot 3 for 22 from 3, they found ways to get in the paint as well as the free throw line. That'll do it for this game of action for the first round of the Class B boys basketball tournament between number 2 Norris and number 17 Bennington, where the Norris Titans come out on top by a final of 63-55. We'll send it back to the studio for a few minutes, and then we'll be right back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the nightcap, where it is Scotts Bluff for Gretna East to end the day for us at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Forget the lame excuse this year. Your boss already knows why you can't make it to work for those 2 magical days in mid-March. Join 93.7 The Ticket on Thursday and Friday, March 19th and 20th at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for March Mayhem.